Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Donphan. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. Not too often when you can use Donphan, so we're going to go ahead and see what it can do. I kind of got inspired by the last person that I did battle in my video that was using it, so we're going to go ahead and see what we can do with it ourselves here. We're going to be going with counter and body slam. That's just standard what you're going to want to have. Now, as far as that third move, we did have Earthquake for pretty much the entire video, and towards the end I did TM away Earthquake and I put on Heavy Slam, which is pretty much useless for me. So yeah, it doesn't come in handy at all. We're going to be pairing it up with Lapras, Shadow, and Shadow Mawile. If you do enjoy my content, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Share it if you can. And let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. Alright, Lapras is going to be going for Surf up against that Escavalier, immediately swapping into that Donphan to do that counter damage. We get to the Body Slam. Do we want to shield this up? I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Yeah. Unfortunately, we hit Body Slam too. I was pretty furious. As you can see, I'm not even tapping. They shielded it up. Retreating into Diggersby. Alright, things are getting a little hairy here. I felt like we could have made it to Earthquake. I just did not do it. We've got that Lapras in the back. Getting to another body. Oh, we could have made it to Earthquake. Easy. Oh, absolutely. And then we would have done a ton of damage. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I don't think I used Earthquake one time, maybe once. Bringing in the Lapras to farm down the Diggersby, shield this battle, able to get to the Surf here, and this is going to KO the Escavalier. That was a close one. Let's keep it moving here. What are we going to see? Leading with the Shadow Mawile the entire time. Oh, okay, Wiscash. Swapping into Donphan, and they're going to be bringing in an Abomasnow to counter my ground type Donphan. So yes, you're going to be pure ground type, so you do need to look out for those water and ice types as well as grass too, I suppose. So we're going to go ahead and shield this Weather Ball up here as we want to do a little bit more damage. We're doing super effective with our counter. Yes, our Mawile is going to absolutely maul through that thing. Do we want to shield this up? I feel like I need to win swap because the matchup in the beginning was so horrible. And we're able to. Whoa, that was so close. I think we could have countered down if we wanted to. We're winning the matchup, but unfortunately not coming out of this with energy. So we're getting to a Body Slam. They're going to be able to farm up. Now we do have the Lapras that is going to be able to tank what they have to throw at us here. So we're going to go ahead and bring it in. They're retreating with energy. Bringing in their own Mawile. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. So let's see what we can do here. Shield this battle on both ends. Going for that Power Up Punch, going for mine immediately here. This is getting a little bit close. And I do believe they stopped attacking here. They did that on purpose, okay? They weren't lagging. They did that so they can get extra farm. And unfortunately, I'm not able to get to the next damn Power Up Punch. So they've been loaded up on energy. And now even more after farming down the Mawile, getting off the Mud Bomb, I'm going to be getting to the Surf. And this is going to be able to KO. And we're going to be taking the win. Let's get it. All right. Love this Lapras Shadow. It's always so good for me. Next battle met with the Gliscor is a bad lead again. So we're going to go ahead and retreat into Donphan. That was a little crazy, right? Bringing in a Donphan. Well, what are you thinking? I'm thinking hopefully they swap, and they did. Bringing in an Empoleon here. Don't think we're going to be able to counter down before they do Waterfall us out of here. So we're going to go ahead and throw that Body Slam, and now we're going to counter down after the Body Slam. Not very effective. Bringing back that Gliscor. Was that a Gliscor? And going for the Body Slam here. Yes, it is. Okay. And Donphan can take a hit, that's for sure. Bringing in the Lapras, which is doing massive damage to the Gliscor. We're going to go ahead and call this here. Night Slash, oh baby, let's go. Now this, of course, is going to be another Night Slash. There's no way that's an Earthquake. Okay. And they're bringing in Lucario. Oh, sounds good to me. We're going to go ahead and get off that Surf. And you already know what we have in the back. We're going to be bringing in that Mawile to maul this thing into oblivion. Now, I think it's going to be within our best interest to shield this up because once we do vamp up our attack, we're going to be able to really put in the work. Or, never mind, I thought their Gliscor was still alive. GG's, we're taking the win. Next battle, met with a Lapras Water Gun. Oh my goodness, this thing started to show up all the time. Was really getting annoying. And if I put, I'm not putting Donphan up there because Water Gun's super effective, counter super effective to it, but we're not getting stabbed. Might as well leave Lucario in that case. But if I put something, I don't know, say an Escavalier up front, then guess what? I'm going to start seeing up in front Magcargos or Mawile. That's so awesome. So they are taking us out, and we're going to be bringing in our own Lapras to farm them up here. But unfortunately, they're going to be able to get to a Surf, which is perfectly fine. A little bit of damage. It's no problem. We're coming out of this with a whole heck of a lot. Bringing in a Cradily. Now, this is honestly not looking too good for me here. Going to swap into our Donphan, super effective with the counter, retreating with energy on that, and they're bringing in a Magcargo. So I build up to Earthquake, and I go for I think they don't even shield this up. Damn it. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, we should have went for it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? But hey, here we are. So let's go ahead and do what we got to do. And they are literally letting everything go. They could definitely let that second charge move go because it certainly wasn't going to be a earthquake, right? After we used up that energy. In comes the Cradily. All right, it is getting a little bit close. Unfortunately, it's not looking great for us here because we have no more shields left. And Lapras is going to be taking super effective from both of Cradilly's charge moves, the Grass Knot as well as the Stone Edge, just shielding it up. Can I get to the Surf? Oh, we got there. That last Ice Shards was going to get us to it, but unfortunately they're going to be able to take us out. Good game. Moving it on, what are we going to see? Oh, finally, we got a good lead up against Frosslass. They're going to be swapping into Wiscash. We bring in our Lapras here, and we're off to the races. This is a great matchup here. They can't go for Blizzard, so all you have to really worry about is that Mud Bomb spam. I mean, they can go for Blizzard, and somebody has done that to me before, but that's not what you're going to want to do. It's doing pretty much as much damage as the Mud Bomb, right? And costing 2 times the amount the energy. So they're unfortunately getting to another one. I was a little pissed right here. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So I farmed them down. I had to recover that situation. They're bringing in that Frosslass. Great. So we're going to go ahead and start hitting them with these surfs. They can't farm us down. I mean, they're going to have to throw because, I mean, let's see what happens here. Oh, they're retreating with energy, and they're bringing in Shadow Lapras with Water Gun yet again. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring in the Mawile and handle our business here. Donphan still, is it in the back hanging out? Yeah, it's just hanging out doing his thing there. We'll bring it in when we can. Just worrying down this thing here. We just don't want to take that water gun damage and have them build up a whole bunch of energy here up against us while farming us down. So now we're shieldless. This is a decent situation, okay? Mawile put in the work we needed it to do. Bringing in the Donphan and, yes, let's go, KOing the Lapras and getting to the body slam here. And we're going to be able to take the win up against that Frosslass. Let's go. Thank you, Donphan. But mostly the Mawile there. Next battle, met with an Empoleon with our Mawile. This is fine. We've seen it before, right? We're going to be doing quite a bit of damage, and they will have to shield up at the end after this power-up punch if they do want to win this matchup here. Otherwise, we'll be able to take them out. So we are going to absolutely shield this up. I think we're going to farm them down, actually, at this point. You don't even, yeah, you can't even get to another power punch. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Bringing in a Gliscor, and we're going to go ahead and go for Iron Head after we did vamp up our attack here. More than likely, they're going to shield this up perfectly fine. And farming me down. Great. Now Lapras is going to be doing some massive damage. Now we just have to call this here. Hopefully they go for Night Slash. Beautiful. We called it correctly. They're going to be retreating into Escavalier, in which we're going to go ahead and swap into our Donphan here, which is going to be doing quite a bit of damage with that counter up against our Steel type, but not super effective because of the Bug typing. Building up to the Earthquake yet again, but never going for it. And go for that Body Slam, and we're getting a shield. Yeah, figures they have pretty much no health on their last Pokemon, right? So it makes sense to shield that up. Going for a drill run, and we had that damn body slam. Isn't that something? Oh boy. Lapras, come on, hold it down for us. Gonna go ahead and take out that Escavalier, and oh boy, this is getting pretty close. Is this gonna, it's not gonna KO, but are they gonna be able to quick move us down? I don't think so, and we're taking them out 4 times effective with Ice. Let's go. Next battle, what are we gonna see? A Frosslass? Fantastic. Let's get it. Show me some more Ice, baby. They're gonna be staying here. Okay, no problem. They're going to obviously throw... Oh, they could throw an Avalanche, but I'm not going to risk it. They're just going to go ahead and shield it up. It's an Avalanche. No big deal. Could have been Shadow Ball anyways. All right, going for the power-up punch here. Going to vamp up our attack and farm them down all the way to Funky Town. Let's go. They're bringing in a Lapras, which is perfect. Great. Do they have something in the back weak to fire as well? Could be. I think we're going to go ahead and stay tight here. Just do as much damage as we can. Was a little tempted to shield that up, but we're going to let it go because they still have 2 shields left, and we don't want to leave ourselves shieldless at this point. That'd be pretty bad. And we're countering down the Lapras. That was pretty incredible, and they've got a Shadow Skarmory in the back. Okay, so at this point, I probably should have just swapped immediately here, but we're pretty comfortable. What we're going to do is just keep on doing these body slam damages, and it's going to kind of like, you know, put on the pressure for them to shield up, right? So once we start getting these shields, we're going to be looking good. Fantastic. Now we can swap into the Lapras. Now, they can't get to a Sky Attack and a Brave Bird. That ain't happening right now. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up. We got to our Surf, and this is going to be enough to KO that Skarmory. And, well, Donphan did great. They even force closed their app here. So, okay, sounds good to me. I've already had this thing made, so I didn't just build it. It was already sitting there. Next battle, we're going to be met with an Abomasnow, the best lead. They're going to be swapping into Camerupt, and we're going to immediately, systematically swap into our Lapras. They didn't even see the swap. It just appeared there. And unfortunately, they're going to be getting to their charge move first. We're shielding it up, and if I do recall this correctly, they're going to be letting this go. Sounds good. Okay, okay. So we're down a shield. It's still in the green and healthy with the Lapras. And they're bringing back that Abomasnow. It does have a Razor Leaf, so it's doing a ton of damage. Bringing in the Mawile, of course. Unfortunately, they're going to be getting to a Charge Move. Now that is Razor Leaf, so they're not going to be... Yeah, that's all they're going to be able to get off. Doesn't farm up too quick. All right, what was in the back? Going for Power Punch. Was that a... Oh, Hippowdon. Oh, okay. So we got the 2 ground types going at it over here. The Elephant and the Hippo. Let's go. This is actually a pretty cool battle here. All right, so the Mawile is holding on to a thread. Remember that? It's give it an inch, it takes a mile. Literally every single time with my Mawile. So we're shielding that up. I know we're going to survive this Weather Ball here. All right, they don't have Body Slam, or they just do Weather Ball. Okay, going for this Body Slam, and I was pissed because I knew I shouldn't have done that because I missed out on an extra counter, but I'm actually able to KO them with the Mawile's Fire Fang, and they didn't KO me with theirs. That was crazy. Next battle met with a Skarmory. Great lead. They're going to be swapping into Lucario. Still a decent lead, but we're going to go ahead and bring in Donphan because it's just a better matchup for us here, and we're going to let this go, and it is just going to be a Power Punch. Great. So I'm assuming they're going to be bringing back their Skarmory. Now, this is where I wanted Earthquake, but they're Flying Poke, yeah, but it's still going to be doing a decent amount of damage. And if I kept going doing that Body Slam, I mean, I'm sure I could have got off an Earthquake and they would have let it go and it would have done a lot more damage. But we're just going to continue on and bringing them down to the yellow, which is pretty good. And getting off it yet again, even another Body Slam. Donphan putting in this work over here. Not very effective, but we're still bringing them down low enough to pretty much a couple Fire Fangs, and we're good. And we're going to let this go here. Hitting me with the Sky Attack, easy money. They have energy on that. We have to remember this. Now, this battle is looking pretty good, although we can still lose. What we need to do to pull this win off is call their first charge move and let it go. So we're going to call their Fire Punch here. We're still holding on to 2 shields. They need to start getting those. So I assume they're going to go for Fire Punch, and we call it correctly. And at this point, we're looking like we could pull this off here. Shielding up the Earthquake correctly. Great. This is looking really good here. Going for another Surf up against this Diggersby. Super effective. Plus the Quick Move, super effective. We're looking great. Getting to the Surf just in the nick of time. Unfortunately, no, I'm not going to shield it up, because I don't know. I thought I was going to call something. So Mawile, it's all up to you, buddy, old pal. And that's all we needed to do. Take them out, because this does have a charge move ready to go, but we're able to Fire Fang them out. And Mawile's taking that win for us at the end. All right, next battle met with a Quagsire. This is a horrible lead, so we're going to swap into our Donphan here. And, well, we still going to take a lot of damage from Earthquake. It's almost going to one-shot. We'll be left with about 3 HP or 4 HP or so. And we are, in fact, going to let this go here. Okay, look at that. All right. Getting to the Body Slam. Donphan said, no, I will not go down without a fight. Good, good. That's what I like to see, buddy. All right, now we're going to bring in our Lapras here. We're going to wait for that clock to end so we can swap sooner than later. Oh, we're bringing in Mawile. Okay, never mind. And, of course, they immediately swap. So now I'm freaking have to shield. I'm not taking a Fire Punch. It's going to do so much damage, especially as a Shadow, swapping into our Lapras, and they're still up a shield to us, so they're holding on to 2. Going for the Surf. They're shielding it up. Sounds good. Now, as soon as they shielded it up, I kind of figured that their backline is going to be weak to Mawile to some degree. So we'll see if that is actually going to be true here. All right. Letting this go. Earthquake. Oh, boy. Okay, so getting off this Surf here. If they shield this up, we're screwed. Okay. All right. We're looking good. They don't want to use their last shield here. Have barely any health. We're going to immediately swap, and they've got their own Mawile. Folks, this is getting crazy. Except for our Mawile is pretty much low here, but we did vamp up our attack and getting to another one. This is what happens when you have energy. We're going to be able to take out their Mawile Shadow. Let's go. Oh, Quag is alive. We still got a shield, but we're taking them out with an Ice Shard Lapras and taking that win. If you did enjoy this video, folks, please give it a thumbs up. Got a nice 4-1, and Athena got a nice treat. Forgot to include some footage in my last video of her, so maybe I'll put it in the next one. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! fantastic!
I touch the net. This is the best day